Like they carried the news, enter on our side. Lagos State Government through the Office of Education Quality Assurance (OEQA) now them don't put for grant 17-member committee and work with they give them how to fit draft and implement Ogbonge policy for non-state schools inside the state. The levels be shele will be happen for the OEQA headquarters for Alausa. Now there the permanent secretary be the yarn for the inauguration ceremony of the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education (PS), that is Abisola Dokumu Adegbite. As he come to talk, we say this brain picket where they put for grant that in the waka join with Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu vision to feel make sure that they no go leave any pikin behind as they got provide a conformmental high quality education to all pikins no matter the school type where them they go. Dokumu Adegbite that become the talk say the committee and them are the expert to feel produce a policy of world class standard as they come the young members them to carry put for head both present and future needs as they promote educational equity. For Onyan, the coordinating director of OEQA, Remy Abdul, now become the yarn say the inauguration a correct step. They don't carry wakaso for the government Ogbonge mission to fit transform the education sector. The Lagos State Government now we don't call on top allotees of Orishirishi housing estate where the state get where we don't buy home unit on or before 2019 and then over come collect their deed of subtitle document on top their house unit say me they can apply now. Permanent Secretary Minister of Housing Abdulhafiz Toriola now be they carry this announcement to come out for the monthly meeting with those who get hand and leg for this kind level join with public enlightenment for those where they stay for state government housing estates for Ikorodu division will be shared for the Anyogbure Jubilee Housing Estate Ikorodu. Oga Toriola talk say the deed of sublease document now Ogbonge property document where the state government they carry give to homeowners for Lagos State Housing Estate where they serve as proof say true now then be buy that house and it can't usable for business level especially to collect mortgages and collaterals. Toriola will be there represented by the Director Estate Department Olukemi Foshudo. That become they point out say the deed of sublease it did different for letter of confirmation. They can the advise allotees of the Lagos State own their estate whenever go collect their own letter of confirmation join with the deed of sublease or say they don't complete their payments may they rush enter the Department of Estate for the Ministry of Housing Alausa for verification of their location. Oga Permanent Secretary can call on top allotees them say may they run go take ownership of the estate follow they do waiting them and don't put for law down as rules and regulations can they live for citizen whether the level as a go they follow support the vision of the state government. The Lagos Environmental Sanitation calls like guests we might call Kai everywhere you go. Let them don't go collect the arrest and the later even arraign 8 environmental people them will go against everything law talk. So say they go they do levels them where they cause bege for peace and they go they urinate for public for the Yaba area of Obodo Lagos. Call Marshal Olani Yiko. Now they let all man sabi this one. As the talk said, the presiding magistrate now don't sentence the defaulters to 1 month imprisonment to let them know how the judgment don't sit down chain for the level of warning to people them. Where we say anywhere where they go carry Baba Dudu come out, can they take and bed wet Lagos like say toilet where they supposed go do them day. So therefore to feel let them know say any kind public indecency or nyama level government no they take and play. Can they maintain say public urination and to go they do the other side where people they bend down do it they banned and it they illegal for the state. Sake of say anybody with them grab instead go chop beans inside prison. They can they re-yarn they charge for street traders for the habit to they carry their load or waiting that they sell. Can they put for roadside bags, lay-bys, medians, veggies, medians and curbs join with other areas where people need to use leg waka put or where government don't put decoration for flower put say make them stop for all this kind of environmental nyama what they do to avoid stories at touch when they grab them. Away from Obodo Lagos story, the House of Representatives now they don't put for grant had the committee to carry brand new torchlight and Yokomita to checkmate a federal government implementation of the compressed natural gas policy across Obodo Nigeria. when he dey yarn for the event for Abuja, Shamu of the committee, Amadu Jaha, and they talk say the work with the committee get e follow to the checkmate safety, how the levels take strong reach, and how sustainability go take be for the CNG policy inside Obodo country. Jaha con dey carry hand and actors dey pledge say the committee don ready no be small to fit follow all those wey the matter concern for government, international oil companies, and those we get hand and left for this kind of level to fit follow them relay to make sure say we country policy on top CNG e go waka join as obodo of the world they take do their own. And as just say the committee go still determine the plentiness of CNG where we get, or whether the regulatory and legal frameworks where they follow the implementation of the CNG policy tanda for grant can even recommend conformamental legislative packages to the House may therefore take an act again. Even I don't forget, you go like remember, say the House for plenary for May, that then be consider one motion where them are called to establish plenty compressed natural gas conversion centers across Nigeria. They call on top of the federal government, say may they run go establish CNG centers, make it for reach across board, especially across the country, so that Nigerians go feel sabi say that all of us follow the chocolates these good days. The Nigerian Air Force, as part of Operation Fasan Yama Sector 1, that then be do airstrikes where we say everything go as a take plan to go neutralize plenty terrorists for Niger State as they support ground troops we don't they target those will be responsible for the shigbi will be happen for this when over today. According to Yangwei NAV's Director of Public Relations and Information, Air Commander Ehime Ejodame Bikaricom, the operations now they be don't do between June 24 go enter 26, and now Bonga intelligence be they follow them, they go like Tata as they take carry out the matter. Jodame talk will say NAF done through inter-service and inter-agency collabo sabi terrorist activities where they follow attacks, and those will carry out to they do rustling up and down for Kakihu and the Kobashi communities them. Away from we local tourists for Bodo, Nigeria, for we 1 o'clock PIDGIN news where they reach your side from your moving Lagos forward station, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. For Obodo of the world, Tori, United States, now them don't reach agreement with China on top how to take do some kind earth shipment we no too plenty for grant, may they carry enter US, join with levels as they want to take end the trade war between the world's biggest economies. President Donald Trump, before this time, I be don't talk, say United States, I be don't sign deal with China on Wednesday without say provided plenty information about them, and they say separate deal fee they come up very soon. We go open up India. During US-China trade marketing yarn for May inside Geneva, Beijing. Now there they committed to remove non-tariff countermeasures will be I tackle me back sake of the market tariffs will they be put for grant against the United States since April 2, although it never to take clear how some of these measures now they go take waka, use revision and reverse take enter them again. As part of the attack you against new US tariffs, China now be suspend export of plenty rich critical minerals and magnets wey can they cause the supply chains we don't know stay as supposed to be where they central to automakers, aerospace manufacturers, join with semiconductor companies and military contractors across the world. While the agreement they show conformamental progression following plenty months of trade when nobody too sure of where you go hit reach, and the levels then will just shake up and down since Oga Trump be take over office for January. All of this one now don't come they lead to long road ahead to final and the conformamental trade business level between the two economic rivals. On to sport news before we go come out, Nigerian striker Taiwo Awoniyi don't put pen to paper to sign 3-year brand new deal will be contract extension with Nottingham Forest with the keeper for the City ground until 2028. The 26-year-old international's new deal finally now don't they end all those Yayampu level where people don't they talk about how in future go take be sake of the Higiaga package where NBC for the 2024-25 season will be Sam struggle with Wunjomet we can even make and lose his place for the starting 11. And when he don't come out to they sit down for ground, they shout thank God to Baba God there as they give the levels even to the club's support for the woundment wey be get as in dey recover from that serious belle woundment wey be enter during one match against Leicester City for May wey be need am to go for emergency surgery as they come put am for coma wey be say na the hospital people now be knack am enter. The striker now be don describe the contract extension, say na fresh motivation for himself and say he don ready to carry every take care giving club as he wan give back to the club and fans wey be sort am when he be dey hospital wey nobody sabi wetin go do am. Awoniyi na be join Forest from Union Berlin for June 2022 from the then club record fee of 17 million euros with him goals wey don dey tear as supposed to be to help the club secure Premier League survivor during their first season back for the top flight. That's all the news Coco take be for this afternoon level. But just before we go carry we kaya come out, I beg as they go that Owambe this weekend, Sabi say speed the sweet but now in the quick by person if any shigby go happen. So therefore, no overspeed past the limit with the key for that area where you dey to avoid stories that touch. Don't forget say cameras dey. You go feel follow and like us, join for with social media platforms on top X, Traffic Radio 961. For Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. If na Instagram you prefer, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. And there we dey. Don't forget say if you to subscribe to watch with news and programs live on top with YouTube channel at Traffic Radio 961. Enter our website www.trafficradio961.ng. You go feel even listen to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM on top my Lagos app for Bunge updates as they take break. Join. Change Sabi say the Sanwo-Olu administration now be make am strong kakaraka talking about the collabo with 200 representatives will be there from NGOs where they focus on top women matter for we state as part of levels to fit take comot the economic gbege where women where they stay for we state they face. If you enter the Lagos State government website, but informate full over to your government they do. To follow with news and relate, I best send that message to info@trafficradio961.ng. As okay to say this 1 o'clock PIDGIN news time as Abiola Fagbolagun character package and come. My name is Micah Aruocha. On a good afternoon.